We are now approaching lunar sunrise, and for all the people back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light."
Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. This video has been a long time coming, and trust me, if I could get it out any earlier to you, I definitely would have. But in today's video, we're going to be launching the August exclusives available on my Etsy store. Initially I had it designed really early, but you know, things happened, and we'll go into that a little bit later in the video. You know, on my Etsy store that I like to go bright, I like to do something really super bright and super special, but this is moody, it's dark, it's mystical, it's so special, and I am so beyond excited to show you everything. You probably can tell from the intro to this video that we've gone for a galactic supernova space theme. It's very dark with bursts and bright dust. It's just so pretty. In this launch, we have a space version of absolutely everything on my Etsy store. So every type of envelope, we've got A6s, we've got minis, we've got midis, we've got A7s, we've got zippers, we've got budget booklets as well, finally. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a couple of things. The first thing we're going to be doing is showing you all the bits to August. So I'm going to show you what all the new products look like and how to order off the Etsy store. Then we're going to go into my budget for August. I love making my budget nice and early because it really gives me some ambitions in terms of my income and things to go after. And August is going to be quite ambitious for me because I've got so much going on. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the booklets for August. So if you have been following me for a while and you have been watching my vlogs, you'll know that I had an issue with the printer, but I'm going to go into that and then how to get a significant discount on some pretty good, like seconds quality budget booklets. So without further ado, I know you want to see August stuff, so let's go ahead and take a look at the August exclusives. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, I am so excited to show you these cash envelopes. Option A is a red stellar dusty scene. This is a mini envelope with no category strip on it. Obviously we have the same on the back, but I do have a nice surprise for you for the back in a bit. This is what the midi looks like with a little bit more detail of it. Obviously I am matching the strip up to the design as well. So just an absolute stunner. I love the reds and the oranges in this one, really pretty. This is a strip one in font number 5. And then with the laminated option, you also have the option to have your category in gold glitter. And the gold glitter will make sense in a second. On the back of any envelope, you can choose to have your astrological sign or any astrological sign. How nice does that look? This one here is Cancer. I don't know all of them, but yeah, you can get that as an additional extra at no extra charge. So the gold makes sense, but you can have white or gold with the laminated version. And it looks just as stunning with the luxury version. And then you get your star sign on the back. How nice is that? And then the dark isn't pared down too much at all when it goes into a zipper. Obviously it's gonna look a little bit cloudy when it's in a zipper, but you can still see it, it's still bright as day, beautiful. Option B is a green and blue dusty cosmos as well. This is the midi size, and the mini size, you get a little bit of that as well. Beautiful. The gold really starts to pop in this. And then when you look at the Leo, I think this one is on the back, just a bit of a stunner. It looks just as good with the white as well. Really pretty. There it is with option 5, and here are a couple of the luxury ones. These star signs look so nice on the back, don't they? This is my little insert that's going to go into my groceries envelope. And this is a zipper with no category on. Really nice. So the next one has been super popular with the patrons. This is option C. So this is a bright blue stellar burst. It's like a supernova or something. Absolutely gorgeous. When you look at it with the strip, just look at that. And then with your star sign, I think that one's Capricorn, I think, or Sagittarius actually. But yeah, with these on the back, gorgeous. There it is in white in option 5. And you've also got all of the luxury ones. Just really pops on this one. This one has been super, super popular among the patrons. There we've got font option 7. And then the zipper, this is a very bright one. It really pops through any design. Look how gorgeous they are. Next is option D, and we have a very bright magenta and purple cosmos. This is the mini with no category. Look how that gold pops. Look at that, that's Taurus. Look how it pops with the gold. But then with the luxury white, it still looks stunning. Cancer. I'm getting good at these. There's no sort of dimming of the color with the zippers as well. D is a really beautiful one to choose. E is a bit more subdued. This one is a sort of gray or blue or purple, whichever way you look at it. Light little smattering of stars and space dust. This is my mini one with a category strip, which obviously matches up as well. And here it is in the midi size. The gold pops so nicely. And then when you put the star sign on the back of this, the gold looks really good. There we have font option 7, and the zippers look gorgeous too. Such a nice design. Option F is your true space. This is just black with stars. Absolutely gorgeous. When you add gold to this, it just does something really special. That's Taurus. Then the luxury one with the white, it just looks amazing. And then the zipper with no category, it dulls it slightly down to grey, but you can still see what you're looking at. I love this one. They are all really good designs. So to recap, you have option A, option B, option C, option D, option E, and option F. I really hope you like these cash envelopes. They are, to me, beautiful. Something very, very different, and I'm literally over the moon with them, but I didn't want to say over the moon because that's a space pun, but still, I am very happy with these. So for the budget booklet, we have 2 different styles. We have the monthly booklet and we have the weekly booklet. So we are going to use the monthly booklet in a sec, so let's go ahead and take a look at what the weekly booklet looks like. So for the weekly booklet, we go straight into the calendar. Then we have your paycheck bill tracker 1, your paycheck bill tracker 2, paycheck bill tracker 3, paycheck bill tracker 4, paycheck bill tracker 5, then you have your check-in sheets, And then on the back we have a gorgeous, absolutely stunning savings challenge from Budget With Us. I really like to collaborate with UK budget sellers, and this one is no exception. Budget With Us are just incredible. So this little savings challenge is really, really nice. It's Dreamcatcher themed, and I just think it's such a lovely little additional extra to have. This is on both budget booklets. Obviously, when you buy the booklet, you'll get this thank you card, and then with them, they've been super, super generous and giving you a 15% off code. So that is absolutely incredible to use on their store. And then on the back, you've got your cash totals card. I am bringing these back, but they are just going to be the smaller version. So there's a spacey cash totals card, and I really like writing thanks Bessie. It looks a bit Star Warsy like that, doesn't it? So I really, really hope that you like August's exclusives. I'm so proud of how they turned out. I know that I've had problems with the printing, and I'm going to go into that a little bit later with you. Okay, so here I am in the weekly book, and I'm going to set up my budget in here. I don't know if I'm going to use the weekly book like every week, but I think I'm going to set it up in this one for now, just to see how it goes. Haven't even shown you the stickers yet, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Very naughty of me. So sticker sheet 1 is all of your expense tracker stickers. You have your 5 colors, and we've gone for deep, moody, sort of purple tones with this one. I love that you just get 5 colors with this, because that's all the categories that you need. But if you did want extra ones, you can get an extra sheet of these, or you can buy an additional sheet of the multicolored ones that are available on my Etsy store. Then we've got the sticker sheet 2, which has all of your category strips. It has your August, your no spend stickers in that beautiful bright blue starburst. You have your numbers and your pay date flags. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and lay out my calendar. Okay, that is the calendar all done and dusted. I've just noticed that the first day is a Monday, so I think this might be, like, it ends on a Wednesday, so I think this might actually end up being a 5-week month. But I budgeted for a 4, but because it's halfway through, I'm not sure what to do. But yeah, I'm going to continue with it being a 4-week month for now, and I'll see what pay looks like at the end of it. So let's go ahead and move over to the budget. So I'm going to use the blue paycheck bill tracker here, because this one is probably, oh, maybe the green one. No, that's the red one. Oh, that's another one. That's nice. I really like this one. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, that's a really good one. Right, okay, I think I'm gonna do the green one, and let's see how we get on. Okay, so we are budgeting for August. So income, obviously we're always gonna have Jake. Then we're gonna have my Etsy, YouTube maybe, and Patreon. And then if we need it, emergency fund. First of all, Jake's half of all of the bills is going to be $351.98. Now, the reason why that's so much lower than it normally is because we are paying the rent in 2 halves. So I'm going to look after my half, he's going to look after his half. The landlord said that that's absolutely fine to do. So because of that, this is his half of just bills. In order to make the budget that I'm about to tell you about work, I need to earn, from a combination of Etsy, YouTube and Patreon, $1,761.88 if I want to use no emergency fund. So that at the moment seems feasible. I don't want to sort of talk too soon, but it feels like it could happen. Okay, so those two added up comes up to $2,013.86. Okay, so let me go ahead and list all of my bills. If anything's different, I'll let you know. Okay, so the only real difference I need to tell you about at the moment is rent. So my half of the rent is £550, so that sort of affects the budget. Now there will be things that may slightly change because obviously where we move in, council tax might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. Internet's going to be the same, Sky's going to be the same, but we haven't got a Netflix bill anymore because that is being consumed into Sky. So for the first 3 months, it's going to be £26, but then it's going to be £31 after 3 months, so it's more than cheaper, so that's brilliant. So all of that all together comes up to £1,175.86, which should leave me with £938. So moving over to envelopes, we've got the standard ones. So we've got spending, and this is based off of a 4-week month, so this might change. So that's going to be 120. Groceries will always be 200, but it might be 250 if we have a full 5-week month. Petrol, we're going to keep with £30 a week, so that's 120. And then household, at the moment it's 40, but if it's a 5-week month, it'll be 50. So all of that together is 480, which leaves me with £458. Not too bad. Okay, let's move up to sinking funds. So first off, we've got our water, which we'll continue to do because the strategy worked. So even though we've moved house, it's still the right strategy to do. So £25 a month, and we're starting that sinking fund again because we've just emptied it for the last bill. Then we've got car maintenance for me, which will be £25. Then I'd like to do the 100 envelope challenge, which would be £88, would be the highest envelope in there. And then I'd like to do the 52 envelope challenge, and I'd like to do 3 envelopes out of that. So I'd like to do the 39, the 40 and the 41, which would be 120. Now obviously if my income doesn't quite come in, these 2 things will be the first things that I don't do. And then next we have Spain, which will be euros, and I'd like to do £100 at least. So this is like best case scenario, but obviously if the income doesn't come in, then these are the ones that go, if that makes sense. So these come up to £358, which leaves me with £100 left over. So let's move over to debt. The last debt we have after we've paid off that final bit is the student loan. And obviously I'd like to put £100 away, and there is no more debt to speak of. That's it. I don't need that line. I don't need it. So that would be £100, which would leave me with 0. Now, if we move over to savings, there's obviously emergency fund, which I'd like to bulk up, but it's difficult at the moment. Obviously, we're budgeting 0 into that. And then my pension, I only really put into that if my income is nice. So if we are in a place to do that, I will try and do like 6% into it. And we tend to be able to do it. So the last 2 months I have, which it's been fine. So yeah, so I'm looking to add nothing to the buffer, which would make that 0. So yeah, that's what the budget looks like. So as long as I'm earning 1761.88, I'll be okay. I've had 2 very good weeks so far on Etsy, and obviously I'm guaranteed £200 from Patreon, and if YouTube comes in, then it's going to be good. I can't really remember if YouTube will come in or not. I think it might be this month, August, I don't get anything, but then I will get stuff in September. Can't really remember, but either way it's going to be okay, and I think I'm going to be in a good place to do that. So obviously if my income isn't in the right place. The things that go are Spain, 52 and 100. And like, that's a lot of money that I've sort of planned for it anyway. So yeah, that's my budget. I really hope you like it. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. And that is all I have for you this week. I don't even have an updated Patreon list because I'm filming this so far in advance because I want to be ready to go as soon as I've got those booklets out. Here are all the Patreon names that I have currently. I don't know if anybody's new or not, but but I do want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's supporting me on Patreon, because the money that I get from Patreon, this is what funds the new launches. This is what gives me the capital to be able to go and slingshots me into the next month so that I can sell more items and just have a great month every single month. So without you, none of this is possible. So thank you so much. Thank you also to everybody who's supporting me on buymeacoffee.com. We are doing so well with that. So that is all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for being with me. I know it's a long video and I know they always are, but I just love doing these. So thank you so much. I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching, bestie. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's talk. So if you've been following me on my vlog, you've been seeing that I've had real severe problems with the printing of these booklets. I've been super ahead of time, but they kept on messing it up. So we've now got a lot of second quality booklets that I'm gonna sell extremely, extremely cheap. So there's 3 booklets that I need to show you. So this is the monthly booklet. And this is the good one. So you can see the margins around the edge are absolutely perfect. So the misprint looks like this. So it might not look too different, but if you see the difference in the edge of that one and this one, it means that the stickers kind of don't fit. So they're a little bit too big. So let me get this strip out. So they do fit, but they're just a little bit too big. So these aren't being offered with stickers. So there are 30 of the weekly booklets where they are just slightly a bit too small, and 50 of the monthly booklets where they are slightly too small. But everything other than that is of very good quality. It's just a little bit off, completely usable, if that makes sense. So the monthly booklets, these are printed to the right size, but they are a bit of a mess, right? So there's 50 of these. So if I open them, look at that. So the pages are gorgeous, but they are in the wrong order. So you come into a meal plan page, then you have sinking funds and half a check-in, a tracker and an envelope page, the other half of the check-in, and then your nameplate. Then you have a full calendar, and those are next to each other, which I think is actually quite good. Then you have your paycheck bill tracker and a blank sheet. So they are in the wrong order, but they are completely usable. And then you still get your budget with us savings challenge on the back. So they are not horrendous. On the Etsy store, there is an oopsie listing for these. Please feel free to buy as many as you like. They are incredibly cheap for a budget booklet. If you haven't bought a budget book from me, please bear in mind that this is not the standard that I like to give out. However, the quality of the print is exactly what it should be. They're just slight imperfections. If you buy the weekly booklet, you're going to get it slightly too small. If you get the monthly booklet, you're either going to get it slightly too small or the correct size but in the wrong order. You still can buy the correct ones because the correct ones are absolutely stunning. Absolutely love them. Those are the ones I'm using. It's a better experience and it helps you keep along your budget journey. So whichever one's right for you, I'm happy for you to purchase whatever's right for you. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Those are available on my Etsy store now, and I really, really hope you like it.